There are a lot of people out there who feel this way, but they create a facade of being content in a traditional relationship because that's what society tells them that they're supposed to do. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey y'all, it's your girl Ayesha Renee here, and today I am posting my first Wind Down Wednesday video. Pull it up, watch it all fall out. Today I am drinking a Merlot by Oakleaf Vineyards. This whole bottle costs about $6-7 at Walmart, okay? Get you some, child. I've never posted a video on Wednesday before, so we'll see how it works out. And if it doesn't, I'm still gonna drink my wine on Wednesdays, okay? So you may have heard that Steph and Ayesha Curry allegedly have an open relationship where they're allowed to have their little side pieces, their little joints, their little sneaky links on the side. This came as a shock to many people because they have a wholesome family type of vibe going on. Even though they definitely switched up on sis when she said that she would like to get attention from other men, which now that I think about it, do you think that's the reason why they might be having an open relationship in the first place? Anyway, that's beside the point. Non-monogamous relationships have been very fascinating to me for a while now, just because I know several people who are in relationships or even married, whether it be lack of excitement, feeling smothered, feeling like they're suppressing their true desires in their relationship. There are a lot of people out there who feel this way, but they create a facade of being content in a traditional relationship because that's what society tells them that they're supposed to do. So of course, the wheels started turning in my head and I decided to look up some stats on non-monogamous relationships. Oh, I'm gonna need some more wine soon. 25% of Americans say they would be interested in having an open relationship. Men are more likely than women to say that they would be interested in a non-monogamous relationship. Go figure. A 2008 study suggested that 80 to 90% of people, 80 to 90% of people felt happier after they started to engage in swinging. And it's interesting because we have this stigma against non-monogamous relationships, right? And the viewpoint is that they will always end in jealousy and hurt and deception and STDs and all this other bad stuff. Now, while these things can happen, let's be clear about that, it's not guaranteed to be the end all be all. In fact, there isn't any consistent evidence that I could find that says that non-traditional marriages or relationships have a higher failure rate than what monogamous relationships do. Y'all might remember when Monique got a lot of backlash for opening up about her relationship with her husband, and they've been married for 11 years. They've known each other for over 30 years. And I'd imagine that after having someone in your life for that long, if it's a healthy dynamic, you begin to focus more on that other person's well-being instead of solely being focused on what's best for you and what you feel you want and need. And one thing that people who are in non-monogamous relationships often say is that they don't want to have that sense of ownership over someone. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of understanding that love doesn't mean limiting someone's autonomy just because it makes you feel good. Now, I know what y'all might be thinking. Hell no! And listen, this video isn't to convince you to steer away from monogamy. That's not my objective at all. I'm not saying that I could and would be in a non-monogamous relationship, but I am wondering if there are people out there who could do better in these type of relationships, but they're forcing themselves to adhere to societal norms. All right, y'all, so check this out. Woo, child, I'm starting to have to squint. There's something in this liquor. Oh yeah. Carrying on. A study showed that 56% of respondents believe that open relationships are morally wrong. Over 90% of Americans consider infidelity as immoral. However, around 30 to 40% of Americans cheat on their partners. And some studies say that this range can go as high as 60%. 60% of people cheating on their partners. So basically, Americans are confused. The vast majority of people are against cheating. More than half of people are against open relationships. Why are so many people gravitating toward being involved with multiple partners at once? We often hear that if someone cheats on you, the issue is never you, it's them, which I do agree with, by the way. But when we say it's them, what does that mean? What is it that causes some people to be unable to commit while other people can? And I've noticed that we attribute negative qualities to those who don't want to or can't commit. There has to be some form of unhealed trauma, or maybe they haven't matured yet. But what if that isn't the case? Well, child, this is a lot to unpack, y'all. The last point that I'll make is one that's likely going to apply to most of you who are watching this video right now. Statistics show that millennials are more likely than any other generation to express interest in having an open relationship. Okay, millennials, I see y'all got little sticky links out there. Only 29% of millennials believe that marriage and children should be a societal priority. Ooh, I think that most of us can agree that these are stats that we can clearly see in today's society, right? They are right there in your face. You cannot deny it. A lot of people nowadays are not buying into marriage as much as previous generations did. And kids, the way the world is looking right now, y'all, I honestly do not blame people for being hesitant about bringing children into this world. But aside from that, I think that millennials are more dedicated to self-improvement, leveling up, chasing goals, much more than what our parents and grandparents were, which puts marriage and raising children on the back burner. So, with all of that in mind, do you believe that we will continue to see a rise in non-monogamous relationships? Do you think that these types of relationships will be normalized in the future? And I know that this might be a little bit more of a personal question for some of you, but do you think that you would be open to the idea of an open relationship? Get it? Open to an open relationship? Such a knee slapper. Well, anyway, this has been another loaded conversation, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. But please let me know if y'all are liking these chill wind down sessions by liking and commenting on this video. It will help keep me in the YouTube algorithm, but also it lets me know what type of content y'all vibing with. And if you have made it all the way to the end of the video, you should subscribe to my channel, because why not? If you are subscribed, share this video and tell a friend to subscribe, because we almost had 6K, baby. My family's growing. My platform's growing. Okay, yeah, I think that's all. I think I've had a good amount of wine. Don't be out here counting my cups, okay? Just make sure that for the next wind down session, y'all come prepared. Tell me if y'all like white or red. Do y'all like sweet or dry? Let me know what y'all feeling, and we gonna vibe next time, okay? All right, y'all. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, y'all, bye.